morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, Marvin the Magi. Hey, Jessica. Hi, LoveTubers. Hi, 11. I am KAISI at your service, Divine Midwife of Soul Destiny, Christian Witch, and the author now of 14 books on practical spirituality. And you're on 40 Money Spells. Yay, yay, yay. You can pick her up at ValerieLove.com. Oh my God. I have something special to tell you. We're doing a we're doing our next challenge. Well, it's not a challenge. Our next 40-day process is coming up. Hey, Jason! The next one is 40 Money Scriptures. I haven't gotten the start date for it yet. I believe the start date will be sometime in July. So, praying on that. It's brewing in the cauldron. Brewing, brewing, brewing. As you know, hey love, hey Melissa. As you know, I leave for France on I depart for France on Monday. So next week we will not be here. Make sure you know we'll resume on the new moon, Wednesday, June 13th. Hey Goldie Love. Hey. How are you, Goldie Love? So exciting. So exciting. July's your birthday month. Beautiful. Remember, we start the YouTube 5-figure months with YouTube on Wednesday, June 13th, the new moon. Go to ValerieLove.com. And the video, the training is right here on Facebook. We're not on Facebook. The training is right here on YouTube. That hat yesterday summer studio was she Lori Cabot. She has her own zip code. So make sure you go to ValerieLove.com and look at everything. Watch the video in its entirety. 5-figure months with YouTube. Why is this so critical? Because and this training that I start, this group coaching program that starts on June 13th on the new moon, it's critical for you to understand how to create 5-figure months. It's critical. It's critical. It's critical for you to understand how to create larger and larger and larger sums of money. That's what 40 Money Spells is all about. It's critical that you get into the vibratory experience of greater income, greater income, greater income, greater income. It's critical. Why? Because you're going to make a global difference. You're going to create, yes, all around the globe, incredible experiences that have never been created before. Thank you, Jessica. Remember, there's not a whole lot you can do without money. That's the truth, right? Money is energy. Grand Rising, Judy. The more, the better. Woo! Money is energy. The more, the better. So join us in the YouTube class where you're going to be able to learn in this 90-day. Oh, we're day 33. Judy, did I put the wrong number in? Judy, did I put? I did. I love 32 so much. So after this, today we'll have Zaire correct that. Thank you, Judy. 33. We're on master number 33. So this 90-day group coaching program, 5-figure months with YouTube. Here's why I really want us to understand this. Here's why. Woo! Come on! Why? Goldie, I love that question. What do you do if you're not quite ready to launch your brand? I love that because we teach you a system. And in the system, you can use it in any way you like. So I use an online portal for learning that I've used for many years to teach. And I love this online portal because it's like going to school. Many of us need to go to school to learn how to create money. We just do, because they didn't teach us in school how to create money for ourselves. They taught us how to make money for other people, how to be a cog in the wheel and be in the matrix. So Goldie, even if you don't have your branding yet, you can still join us in the course, because in the course we take you through how to be able, hey Harlem World King, how you love it? We take you through how to be able to set up your branding, what that means, and really understanding branding. People think branding is colors, aesthetic, a style, how you post, All of that is included in branding, yet the core of your brand is you. And you're already here. Hey, Sharika Dow, how you loving? You're already here, so you already have a brand. So we teach you how to go through that in the 90-day coaching program. I am so excited about doing this group coaching program because can I be very honest with you? Yeah, Judy. Mwah! A billionfold return. It's got a good ring to it, doesn't it, family? Oh my God, love tubers, I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I thank you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I thank you. You are so loved. Here's why it's so important for you to be on YouTube, and for you to be on YouTube in a big way, and for you to be on YouTube in a I know what I'm doing kind of way. Not just hop on YouTube. People hop on YouTube every day. You are light workers. You are the Christ. You are the Buddhas. You are the avatars, the masters, the healers. You must reach out to many, 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 many people, right? Isn't that you? You wouldn't be able to magnetize yourself to this information if you weren't healers, light workers, way showers, teachers, authors, speakers, coaches, on and on and on. You are the ones. You are the ones holding the high vibration for the whole planet. Now, Christ said, let your light shine. Trust me, I had a challenge with it. Trust me, I had a challenge with it. Let your light shine. That we light a lamp and we don't put it under a bushel basket, but we put it in a high place on top in the house so that everyone can see. And too many of you are still in hiding. So let's put it in the chat. I let my light shine. Let's put it in the chat. I let my light shine so that all of us step into a whole new level of letting your light shine. And letting your light shine doesn't mean that you have to be famous or that you have to have 200,000 views or that you have to have millions of, followers. It doesn't mean that. It means, am I stepping up? Yes, 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 family. Am I stepping up all the way to the thing that I'm on the planet to do? Right? I let my light shine, that we're not in hiding or shame or guilt or littleness or shrinking or running away from or hesitation or putting the brakes on God. Yeah, I step up. I let my light shine. I let my light shine. I let my light shine. Yes. Yes. Come on, get just because. Love and kisses just because. Mwah! Oh my God, I have a ball with y'all every morning. Not only every morning, every day. When I think about the LoveTubers, I love you. Oh my God, I love you. Like this on this little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. I thought about that Solar Bee studio, and I thought to myself, this God light of mine, I'm going to let it shine because no one has a little light. I've been thinking about that song. I've been really being with that song. Every time that song comes up in my consciousness for years, I'm like, is it a little light? Know it? Yes. Bright light, like my last name, Bright. Woo, I love it. So Solar Bee, yes. And all of us here on this channel, step up to do something really big. Thank you, all the world king. Fire Fairy, I'm happy we're alive. I'm happy that we're here. How you loving, Fire Fairy? How you loving? You are loved. Just had to pause for a moment and share that and tell you that. You are loved. So step up. And this is what I can say. Everyone who has stepped up and made huge investments in self make huge strides. Oh, thank you. Your outfit is on point this week. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Everyone who invests in themselves makes huge strides. People that try to hunt and peck around the internet forever and get all these free programs, you do that for years. Why? Because when you have a coach and a community, you move different. You just move different. I got 4 coaches right now. 4. I got 4 coaches. Why? Because I need them. Why? Because I'm not going to spend forever trying to figure out something that my coaches have already figured out. They say, do this, do this, do this, do this, you'll have this result. Okay, I do this, 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 this in my own way, and you have a result. That's why I'm a coach, because coaching effects powerful change. So I said all that to say the YouTube course is coming up. You've seen it, you know you're to be in it, but you're having some background noise. Go to valerielove.com. You only get so far by yourself. That's right. This universe is not made for you to go anywhere by yourself. This is a relational universe, right? We're here together. Go to valerielove.com, click on programs, and in the drop down, you'll see YouTube. Hello, it's your birthday. Oh, mwah, mwah, mwah. Everybody wish Melissa a birthday, beautiful birthday. Happy birthday. Beautiful next trip around the sun. Melissa, beautiful next trip around the sun. I wish I had confetti. Pew. I think I'm going to get some confetti. Oh my God. Wouldn't that be just so fun? Pew. Confetti. I did confetti at my daughter's 16th birthday. I was more excited about it than she was. I was like, we got confetti. I went to the party store and went crazy. And I got confetti and I was like, pew. My daughter was like, really, Ma? That was kind of her attitude, but she was 16 then. But I was getting my life. I was loving it. Anywho, let's pray. We are on day 33 of 40 money spells. A deep breath and center in the one. This is God. A deep breath. And bring all awareness to the now moment, to the now moment. There's not next week. There's not what you have to do today. There's not last night. There's not 5 years ago. There's not when you were a child. Everything is happening now. It's all now. Bring all awareness now. Breathe and be here now. Breathe and be incredibly thankful for your life. Incredibly thankful you woke up this morning. 1 million people died yesterday. You were not one of them. Thank God. Many people did not wake up this morning. You were not one of them. Thank God. You have another day on planet Earth to create destiny. Thank God. Great Spirit, Almighty God, the one who is, the one who was, the one who is yet to be, God in all, God who is all, God who has been with us from the beginning of time and past the end of time, the Alpha and the Omega, and everything in between. This prayer is for everyone here to have everything we are destined to have in the most joyful, uplifted ways, by miracle, beyond what we even believe we can receive. Lifted in the high vibration consciousness of love, bliss, and ecstasy, we call forward the highest and best for every soul here, every soul who's ever been here, every soul who is yet to be here, incarnate and disincarnate, on the planet and off the planet. And we thank and honor the presence of the Ascended Masters here now, Lord Arcturus, Lord Buddha, Kuan Yin, Lord Christ, Saint Germain. We welcome, Lord Arcturus, we welcome and we thank you for the presence of the archangels here now. Archangel Michael, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Raphael. We thank you for the presence of all of our angels, all the angelic team that surround all of us, all of the spirit guides that surround us, all of our enlightened ancestors that are around us, our animal totems, the energy of all of the kingdoms that support us, the fairy kingdom and the gnome kingdom. And we are thankful, Holy Spirit, the elf kingdom. We are thankful, the crystal kingdom, the mineral kingdom. We are thankful that we have so much help in the invisible for the aspect of us, the 1% of us that is in the physical. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, God. Amen. And so it is. Ashe. And now, our chant for today is Brazil. If you desire greater wealth, Brazil. If you desire money today, Brazil. If you desire a new car, Brazil. If you desire a new home, Brazil. If you desire a fabulous new wardrobe, Brazil. You can use the energy of Brazil to create anything you want. If you desire greater gorgeous jewelry, Brazil. If you desire more Bitcoin, Brazil, more cryptocurrencies, Brazil, more gold and silver, Brazil, greater business success, your bigger company, Brazil. And we begin. Root chakra, Brazil, 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 Brazil. Focus on that root chakra. Red in color. It roots you to the ground. It roots you to the earth mother. It's a sense of belonging. It's a sense that you're worthy and supposed to have all that you require. It's the beautiful home. It's all the things that make your earthly life wonderful. Root into this earthly life. Brazil, 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 Brazil. Go as fast or as slow as you desire. Pick your own pace. Brazil, 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 Brazil. Even if you're walking around taking care of children, taking care of yourself, taking care of the family, taking care of your love, taking care of going to work, taking care of going to school, wherever you may be going today. You can chant Brazil on your way. You can even chant it as an inner chant. Brazil, 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 Brazil. Breathe. Feel the root chakra aligned. Scan your root chakra. Scan it for holes. Scan it for misshapen energy. Scan it to see if it is out of alignment, out of balance. Scan your root chakra and ask the Spirit of the Living God to align your root chakra. Balance your root chakra. Activate the root chakra even now. Brazil, 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 Brazil. Breathe. And you can continue to chant Brazil for as long as you desire. And if you are watching on the recorded line, you can certainly pause and continue chanting Brazil for as long as you desire. And when you are complete with your chant, return. Now we return an aspect of our awareness to the time-space continuum, known as the third dimension. You are 1% human, 99% something else. That something else is God. When you're ready to open your eyes, look down first. Subverting the ego, slowly. When you're ready, slowly raise your gaze. Slowly raise your gaze. Be gentle with yourself. Love yourself. Gentle, gentle, gentle. You're a precious being. Gentle, gentle, gentle. Hi, Mike the Goo. How you loving? Mwah. How you loving, Mike the Goo in the Netherlands? Yay! I gotta get over to the Netherlands. Yeah. 33. 33. 33. Remember, family, next week I will be in France. Okay, remember, I will be in France. Remember that we will return here on Wednesday, July, not July, June 13th. Okay, you'll fix it. Okay, by the time we're finished, I bet you're gonna be spectacular. By the time we're finished here, I bet you're gonna be spectacular. We'll return here on the new moon, Wednesday, June 13th, the same day the YouTube class starts. Today, day 33. I apologize, the inappropriate numbers on here. Day 33. Permission. Permission. Let's put it in the chat. Permission. My coach talks about this a lot. Permission. Come on, come on. Prayers for Mike. Mwah. All right. And in the prayers, permission, permission, permission. Yes, permission. And in the prayers, we pray for everyone here. Feel into it. Okay? We pray for everyone here. Everyone who is here, everyone who has ever been here, and everyone who is yet to be here. Absolutely permission. If you do not give yourself permission to be successful, you will not be successful. If you do not give yourself permission to be wealthy, you will not become wealthy. If you do not give yourself permission to stand out and be freaking fabulous and fantastic, you will not be. If you don't give yourself permission to stand up and be all you can be in America and in the globe, as the Army used to say, you will not do it. You've got to give yourself permission. And this permission goes very deep, on very deep levels within, on the unconscious levels of mind, where the non-permission is, where the brakes are, where the you can't do it is, where the messages that we received over and over and over again when we were little that you can't do it, shut up, we don't listen to you, you're not cared for, you're not respected, you're not, some of us were abused, some of us were mishandled, some of us were afraid. Hey, Marvin the Magi. That's right, Marvin. That's right, Marvin the Magi. Look, get that paper. Get that paper. Have a blessed, glorious day. If we do not give ourselves permission on very deep levels where the deep messaging is that we weren't worthy or we didn't quite get it right or whatever, then we will definitely not do it, right? It's permission. You've got to really give yourself this deep permission. And everybody send Mike to go some love. Let's put some hearts in the chat so love goes around for our whole family. Love to the Netherlands. Love to Mike in the Netherlands. So, here are the notes on this spell. Most people are not wealthy because they haven't truly given themselves permission to be rich. If this is you, that changes today. Hey, Kathy. Most people are not wealthy because they haven't truly given themselves permission to be rich. They still think there's something wrong with being rich. They don't want to be rich because they don't want to not be with God. They say, they taught us that, it's easier for a camel to get through the needle's eye than for a rich man to get into the kingdom of heaven. There's some subtle, virtue in poverty. Cancel, cancel, cancel. All these things cause us to not really give ourselves permission to go for it and create all the wealth you desire to create. It took me a long time to give myself permission. Like, is it really okay? Is it really okay to be richest person in the world? Is it really okay to do that? What about other people that don't have it? You can help them. You can give them money. What about people that, are going to look at me funny? People are going to look at you funny when you do it. What about coming out of my comfort zone. You're going to come way out your comfort zone. You're going to be so far out your comfort zone, you won't even recognize yourself. Hello. Okay, gym class. I've had a complicated week with a lot of fun and depressing things. The week will continue that way. Saturday, Mike the Goo. Just know you're loved. You know, when we have these experiences in life, which we all do, the important thing is that we know that we are loved. So, Mike the Goo, no matter what happens today, no matter what happens in your week, know this: I am loved. Keep telling yourself, put loved on the palm of your hand and every so often look at it. Loved. Just know you're loved by the universe. You're loved by your LoveTubers family. You are loved. You are loved. You are loved. Watch my new friend in a tournament, and Sunday I will hang with friends. I will work hard, and I gotta go. Bye. See you, Mike the Goo. One day I'm gonna get over to the Netherlands and hug your neck and show you to the whole LoveTubers community. It would be so awesome. So awesome. You're loved. Have a beautiful day. I know you'll be back tomorrow. Good. I will too. It's Friday. You gotta come see me before I go to France. So Mike the Goo, you gotta be here. Because you gotta see me before I go to France. Okay? That's just how it is. All right, step one. Good. Okay, good, good. Thank you, Mike the Goo. Awesome sauce. Step one, decide that you are. Val's hugs are the best. Just say. I really love to embrace people, Farah Brona. You ever get that little? You ever get that little pat? Farah Brona, that don't do nothing for me. You know, I like to hug people. People do that little. Yeah. The church hug, that's what they call that. OMG. And look, you know what was so funny? We were in the car going to the retreat over the weekend. Yes, love transfer. That's it. You got to really love people. Hug them and hold them and let them know love is real. This might be the only hug this person had all week. So, over the weekend, Anton in our community, he said something so funny. Oh, that little, oh man, Melissa, I can't take it. The fish, I call it the fish handshake. What is that? You know, I shake people's hand, it's like a shake. These people give you this little, what are you doing? That means that's what you're doing with your life. In your life, you're just patting it. And in your life, you're just shaking it. Yuck. Melissa, I'm with you. And so we're in the car with Anton. And Anton in Phoenix, y'all know Phoenix, that's Tiffany. You're going to see her today. Yeah, Master Nova. You're going to see Tiffany today because she comes to the office. Phoenix comes into the office on Thursdays. We come together. So she's in DC also. So her and her beautiful beloved is Anton. Now, who saw Anton at the What is Beauty events? Anton, he be whited up. He be taking them pictures. He was with us in New York. He was with it. He goes to all the What is Beauty events with us. He loves it. So he was the only brother that came for the What is Beauty retreat over the weekend. And so they're driving me. And I'm asking them relationship questions because they have a great relationship, right? So I'm always curious. And, you know, we're having this real spirited conversation. And we're talking about relationships and whatnot. Oh, aren't they a beautiful couple? Oh my God, I love them. I love Anton and Phoenix. And let me tell you something, that man loves that woman. I told Phoenix, I said, never leave him, never leave him, because that man loves you. That man worships the ground you walk on. So of course, you know, work with him with whatever it is that goes on. I'm not talking about never leave somebody that's abusive and all that kind of stuff. I'm talking about we way beyond that. We're way, way, way. You know, when you have a relationship where you truly know the love is there and where you truly know you've made a commitment, oh my God, I was led to him to lunch. Ooh, nice. When you don't leave it, because you'd only be running from yourself and you want to really be in it, right? So I was asking them about their relationship, and I said, "What keeps it going? What keeps it good?" Right? You know what he said? He said communication. He said, and make it clear. He said, because sometimes I just say to her, "Are you mad at me?" And the way he said it, it was so endearing because men are so straightforward. I won't say blunt, but very straightforward. And women are, you know, and so if she's in some place, you know, he said, he simply asks, "Are you mad at me?" And she'll be like, And then he says sometimes he doesn't get a straight answer back. Women, sometimes he doesn't get a straight answer back. Sometimes he gets a question. Well, why? Should I be mad at you? Here go the woman, right? Why you asking me that? And he's like, but you still didn't answer my question. Are you mad at me? Because, she's having some kind of experience. He walked in the door. He knows your energy. So you're in a different place. It may have nothing to do with him. And he was like, just for clarity, are you mad at me? And she was like, why? Am I supposed to be mad at you? And he was like, that still wasn't the answer to the question. It wasn't yes or no. Like, I don't know what's happening right now. So, women, please answer the question yes or no. No, I'm not mad at you. I'm thinking about what happened at work today, and this is what happened in people. He's like, oh, okay. Boom, we can solve that. And then he said that he knew something was up because he came in. This is where I'm going with this, with the hug thing. He came in and he got the booty out hug. You ever get the booty out hug from your boo? It's like this. He's like, why are you giving me the booty out? Are you mad at me? Because I just got a booty out hug. Are you mad at me? But way over there, we ain't getting close. I'm not trying to be in your space right now. I'm giving you a perfunctory hug because you walked in the door, and I want you to know that you okay. But I ain't really trying to be with you or be around you. You know that kid. You know that hug. Right. Tap, tap, hug, bye. Boy, bye. And it was funny because we look at the things that we do, and other people are picking up on all those messages. And you know what it means? It means that we really cannot become intimate with ourselves. I'm not talking about in that situation because they have a powerful relationship. I'm talking about when we're not intimate with ourselves, it's hard to be intimate with others. Hugs for thugs. I'll be hugging people because I love it. I love, connection, and I love people. I love people because all of us are God's children. I love people. So 33. So with that said, love on the people. Love on them. Hug them. Come on. Woo! This bell gives me the God bumps. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yay! I love all the bells. I love all the bells. All right. Give yourself permission. Step 1, decide that you are radically wealthy. Not gonna be. You are. Not that you will be, but that you already are. Hey, Mad Love, have a beautiful day, Mad Love. Smash the like button, baby. Come on, smash the share button. And make sure to subscribe and ring the bell so you know when we go live, which we do every day. Step 2, say a prayer. Call in your spirit team because you're going to need backup in the spiritual realms to give yourself this permission. You're going to need backup. Step 3, write out the following intention in your wealth grimoire. It says, let's repeat it. Let's repeat it. Let's repeat it. And I'm feeling putting your hand over your heart. Now, most of the time we raise our right hand and we put our left hand over the heart. This time I'm feeling, put your right hand over your heart. Say it with me. I deeply and radically give myself permission. Come on, I deeply and radically give myself permission to be great together, to be great, to experience myself as God together, to experience myself as God, to know myself as I am that I am together, to know myself as I am that I am, and to be assured that there is nothing I cannot do, and to be assured that there is nothing I cannot do that is mine to do, that is mine to do. In the very cells of my being, say it with me, in the very cells of my being, in the very atoms of my makeup, together, in the very atoms of my makeup, to the very core of my being, together, to the very core of my being. Say it like you mean it. Feel it. I give myself permission to be rich. Come on, stand up with it. I give myself permission to be rich. I just have to stand up for a moment. I just have to stand up for a moment because the energy is moving. Come on. I give myself permission to be rich. Yeah, I'm in your face. Yes, I'm in your face. I give myself permission to be rich. Move. I give myself permission to be rich. I give myself permission to be rich. Move the energy. I give myself permission to be rich. 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 See, stand, sometimes you got to stand and move the energy. I give myself permission to be rich. Run in place. I give myself permission to be rich. I give myself permission to be rich. Yeah. Move the energy. Move energy. Give yourself big permission. You got to get your body involved because your subconscious mind is your neck down. Come on. Come on, Shauna. Come on, Shauna. Doesn't that feel good? Doesn't that feel good? Doesn't that feel good? Doesn't that feel good? Come on, Shauna! Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. The dress is so pretty. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to put pictures of it today on Instagram. For sure, follow me on Instagram. Get pictures of the dress. All right. I forgot to post my. Come on, dance it. I give myself permission to be rich. 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 And Alice, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Meshanova. Beautiful dress. I love tie-dye. Reminds me of the 70s. I love it. So, when you give yourself permission to be rich, all aspects of your being come into integrity. All aspects of your being come into wholeness, oneness. See, there's a part of you that fight you, that doesn't want to be rich. There's a part of you that thinks you're unworthy of being rich. There's a part of you that's guilty. There's a part of you that's shameful. There's a part of me that's confused. There's a part of me that's not on purpose. Come on. Come on. I give myself permission to be rich. I give myself permission to be rich. I give myself permission to be rich. And so you give yourself permission. You give yourself permission to be rich. You give yourself permission to be rich. You have permission to be rich. I give myself permission to be rich. And you start to feel something ease in you. Like, whew, I have permission to freaking knock it out the freaking park. All right? Oh, the bell freaks out your dogs. Oh. The dogs get excited too, right? So write it in your journal. I give myself permission to be rich. Write this entire intention. I give myself permission to be rich. So mote it be. Now, step 4. Give thanks. 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 Go today. Go today. Feeling rich. Give thanks, give thanks, give thanks, give thanks, give thanks, give thanks, give thanks to this great universe of life. Give thanks. Now, before we conclude, any questions? Permission. Permission. We can take a couple of questions. Permission. You got to speak it, dance it. Yeah. And you got to be on the rich vibration now. Feel it. Rich is a feeling. Woo! Come on. Michelle Baxter. Yes. Hallelujah. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Michelle. A billionfold return to all our super chatters. Hey, family, let me ask you a question. I've been being with this for a very long time. Should I start a Patreon? I started to say, I'll answer any questions for you, but could y'all ask a question for me? Should I start a Patreon? I have not started Patreon, but it keeps coming and it keeps coming and it keeps coming. Should I start a Patreon? Can anyone go to your Christian Witches Convention in Salem? Yes, it's by, I should. Okay, I should. Yes. I should start a oh, your blue crystal blue sensation. I mean, blue crystal monkey. Come on, Judy. Absolutely. I should. Yes. Okay. The tribe says I should. LoveTubers say yes. Start a Patreon. I will got hop on the Patreon today. You're so beautiful, Val. Thank you, Tandra. As are you. As are you. Your beauty is reflected in me, and I reflect yours to you. Yes, and you reflect mine to me. You won't have to share with you know. Yes, and you know what? I actually love sharing with YouTube because YouTube has given my life so much. Oh my God. To know that I'm a YouTube partner, YouTube has given, I have, that's why I'm going to VidCon this month and next month in June because YouTube has done so much for my life. Not just for videos, for my whole life. Danielle, did you know Robbie has a new vid coming out soon? Robbie, what's your new vid? Farrah Brown, what's your new vid? Oh my God. YouTube has doing it today. Farrah Brona, I like how Danielle is your beautiful accountability to get completed what you know your soul wants to do anyway. I love that. Danielle, I caught that, Danielle. Good one, Danielle. She lifted her brother. I know Farrah Brona. She was like, oh, Robbie has a video coming out. He's like, okay, yes, I do. Thank you very much. She got you. I love it because in a family, you keep each other lovingly accountable. That's how we all go higher. Farrah Brona, your video lifts all our videos. One a video from anyone's channel lifts all channels. Energy exchange. Energy exchange. I love, when I say love YouTube, what YouTube has given me is incredible. Patreon, Patreon, because we teach it in the course. And I put a lot of people onto Patreon. I just have never went on Patreon. And I'll be honest with you, I never went on Patreon because I had this block in my mind. White Dog is my compliment. I learned so much. Ooh, Astro Dream Advisor, Judy. Judy, oh, to answer your question, Judy, I am White Cosmic Wizard, Ken 234. I endure in order to enchant. Transcending receptivity, I seal the output of timelessness with the cosmic tone of presence. I'm guided by the power of endlessness. Meditate on your 5 or 6 line affirmation for years. I've meditated on it for years. I'm still meditating on it. Still meditating on it. So Patreon, Patreon. So the reason that I didn't start a Patreon was because I kind of thought I saw Patreon years ago. Years ago, Spirit bought me Patreon. I did not get on Patreon. And the reason I did not get on Patreon is because I kind of thought it was like, yeah, exactly. Danielle, I kind of was like, the same way I feel about GoFundMe, kind of cheapy, kind of begging for money, kind of I'm supporting Child Like Magic and Fun. Yay, Judy! Blue Monkey is all about fun and magic. Definitely Blue Monkey. So that's what I was kind of figuring. I have plenty of followers for Patreon. I have tons of followers, and you all support me incredibly, incredibly. So yeah, I'm gonna do Patreon, and I'm gonna come up with some good meditations for my patrons. Like I can do. It's like people paying you, yeah, for a subscription. Absolutely, Fire Fairy. I know exactly what it is, and I've taught people to go on there, and I have a Patreon, and I pay patrons. Like I support another YouTuber and another creator. I support people. I support on Patreon. I just never, that's part of my not wanting to receive. I just never got a Patreon. I know exactly what it is. I love how it works. I love everything about it. I love the founding mission of it. I love the founder of it. I love all of that. I just kind of felt like begging for money. Right, right. That's why we're doing this together because we got the same issue. Is It's a little to really receive on a really deep level. That's why you got to really give yourself permission. Absolutely. GoFundMe, I'm very well aware, GoFundMe, how all these platforms work, because we have used all these platforms for years and years and years. And yeah, GoFundMe is for a project, and then we have the other uh, platform that's for artists for their projects. What's the name of that other one that's like GoFundMe? But in my mind, Danielle, GoFundMe and Patreon had the same flavor. They do different. Kickstarter, right? So you have an artistic, you want to do a film, you want to do a movie, but this is an Indiegogo. Thank you. But this is my thought about those. Two, there's two problems with these. One, why you ain't got the money in the first place. So let's first address why you don't have the money in the first place. Go into your consciousness to address that, right? You see so many people on GoFundMe, many of them are not funded, but many of them are. The second issue to address with GoFundMe, Kickstarter, and Indiegogo is this money really going to help me? I'll give you a perfect example. Do you ever see on Shark Tank when these entrepreneurs come on and they've burned through like millions of dollars? Have you ever seen that? There's a subtlety here. There's a subtlety here. Yes? Do you ever see people that go on Shark Tank and they say, well, where's the money? They burned through the money. Like Damon John, one of the sharks, he put something in a book that I have found to be very true in all these years of building my business. They burn through millions of dollars. You ever see these companies that get these seed funding and they burn through millions of dollars? You don't burn through millions of dollars that you make. Now, you do burn through millions of dollars that other people give you. You do not burn through millions of dollars that you yourself make. Because when people give you money to fund your project, you somewhat sidestepped, not all the time. There is this trap. There's a trap to accepting large sums of money to start. You sidestep the process of what you learn as you create high income. It's a curriculum. It's a process. Not saying anything's wrong with seed funding. I don't give money to new entrepreneurs. I do fund businesses. I don't give money to new because I realize that they have to go through the process. And there's a lot of new entrepreneurs that are out there that have great ideas. And if you look at Shark Tank, study Shark Tank. I study Shark Tank. Look at all the businesses that have come on Shark Tank that have burned through millions of dollars and they're asking the sharks for money. Most of the time, they do not get the money. They don't get the more money because the money is not the issue. It's not about the money. It's about consciousness. And Damon John wrote a book called The Power of Broke. And he said that when you're starting your business and when you're building your business, it's actually better to not have a lot of money because guess what? You start to use your creativity and you create money out of thin air. And what happens when you do that? You see that you can create money out of thin air. Then you do it again. And it's like, oh, wow. Oh, what was that? You see, if people give it to you, give it to you, give it to you, give it to you, that's okay. That's all fine and dandy. And it could work. There's a trap in people giving you money to start your business. There's not a trap in if you're already making money and people are giving you more money and more money and more money because you're already making money. I already know how to create money out of thin air. You see, that's why I ain't got no job. That's why I don't need a job because I know how to. I was in the curriculum and I know how to turn an idea in this head into money in the bank. And I want to teach more people how to do that. I want to teach more people how to do that. Like you ain't got to work for nobody. So here's why, Goldie, why I would start a Patreon. You ever notice when things keep coming to you? It keeps coming. It keeps coming. And it keeps coming. And it keeps coming. And it keeps coming. When things keep coming to you and you have a, okay, yes, then you know that perhaps there's a block in the way. And that was me for Patreon. I'm being very transparent with you, because I'm a baller. I like to get my money. I like to charge, 5,000 plus for coaching, 25,000 people pay it, 10,000. That's how I like to roll. I like a lot of money. So the idea of Patreon, I had a mental block. It was in the same place in my consciousness as Kickstarter and all those GoFundMe where it's kind of like, ooh, people like the no money vibration, like the need vibration. Many of those things, thank you. Thank you. I'm getting the clarity now. Thank you, angels. Many of these projects are emanating the need vibration. So be very mindful of which platforms. Hello, hello, come on, Danielle. That's what I'm talking about. Woo, come on, $1 billion. Ah, Danielle, you got so many billions for you. That's it exactly. Because first of all, we have no proof of concept and we're giving you all this money. We don't even know if the thing works. We don't even know if you can run a business. We don't even know if you really can do what you say you're going to do. We don't even know. It's a different vibe, isn't it? The need vibration. So you came up with a big idea, but you want to come in the Shark Tank and you want my $1 million to prove if your concept is going to work or not. But you didn't. What do you have in the game? Oh, nothing. I just graduated college. Boy, bye. Now, here's the other entrepreneurs. Look at the entrepreneurs that get off funding from sharks. The sharks be fighting them. I mean, blood in the water to fund them. Look at to invest in them, not even to fund. Don't think anybody's funding you. They're investing in you and your business and what you're creating because they get the vision and they see the vision. I love people investing in me. Every morning we invest in each other, right? We invest in this channel. We invest, and you're going to get a return, right? At least get a patent. Exactly, Danielle. Do something. I mean, you just come in here with a bright idea and you have this little prototype that it didn't take you very much money to get. You borrowed the money for the prototype. You got no skin in the game. And here you are asking me for $1 million for 30% of your company because you think your company is going to be worth $3 million. And how much did you sell? Oh, we haven't sold them yet. Oh, the sharks be like, ah, yeah. Look, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to pay you $80,000. You give me your whole company right now because this is a great idea. I'll pay you for the idea. And then you get to step in because you don't know anything about business or anything about patent pending. Don't hate. Yes, Taya Bell. That's good. You got a patent pending. That's beautiful, right? Now, this is another thing I noticed with the sharks. Conversely, there's people that come in there asking for all this money. People is need vibration. Get off the need vibration. Get on the have vibration. Look at the people. Look at these businesses. Look at the people who come in and they were fighting. Like they didn't have no money to start their business. And they were at their kitchen sink. That's the dream. That's what you really want to go through. You want that because there's something so delicious in that you didn't have no money. Warren Buffett started with $100 and he turned $100 into billions. Like you want that. If somebody gave you $5 million and you turned it into $1 billion, you know somebody gave you $5 million to turn it into $1 billion. Your subconscious mind knows that. If you started with $100 and you worked that $100 and you turned it into 1,000, and you worked that 1,000 and you turned it into 10,000, and you worked that 10,000 and you turned it into $1 million, and your first million, you're so excited about that because you just created your first million. You created your first million from inside yourself, from in the your own ATM of your own consciousness, from inside your own. You created it. Nobody gave it to you. It's a very big difference. Very big difference. Very big. And I would rather create something magnificent that people invest in. Not ask them to give me something so I can start something. I don't need nobody to give me nothing to start nothing. God said, ye are gods. Get up and start your thing. Get up and start your thing. Work it with what you have right now, because what you have right now is always plenty. What you have right now is always plenty. It's always exactly what you need to take the next step in front of you. If it's $100 you got now, don't look at the million that you think you need. Look at the 100. Am I working this 100? Am I working this 100? And then work that 100 and you get to 1,000. Work that 1,000. You work it. That's the curriculum for creating a multi-billion-dollar enterprise, such as the one I am creating right now with our schools, the mystery school, and our global new way of educating the masses. A multi-billion-dollar enterprise is built. And in the building, you're growing, you're learning, you're becoming an expanded being so that you can hold it. If people give you $5 million, you're not a millionaire. A long time ago, the angel told me, one of the angels of wealth told me this. He said, Having $1 million does not make you a millionaire. Conversely, a millionaire makes $1 million over and over and over. You see, my former husband had $17 million that he won in the lottery. Look at me. It did not make him a millionaire. It made him someone that had $17 million. There's a difference between a person who has $17 million and a millionaire who makes a million again and a million again and a million again from what? Inside their own consciousness. They're making it. Jeff Bezos took an idea, Amazon, buying books online, and turned it into $1 billion enterprise, multi-billion dollar, soon to be $1 trillion enterprise, the richest man on the planet. Yes, he had investors. However, realize that Jeff Bezos put his own money in the first place. As who spent 17 million and all the whole 17 million is not gone because he did do some investing in some, savings and real estate and things like that. However, what's left of the 17 million is nowhere near. It's a whisper of the 17 million. A whisper, right? Now, understand this, that if you're going to create something massive on planet Earth, which I know you are up to, you must begin within. With everything, begin within. That's all. That's all this whole conversation is about. Yes? Begin within, beautiful loves of God, beautiful children of God. Begin within. Examine your consciousness. Here's a question. How long should it come to become a master teacher in the covenant of Christian witches? Years. Because the first level, I love the question, Danielle, because the first level of Christian witches, the covenant of Christian witches, takes 2,200 credits to even make it to initiation. So the foundations course, which we're building now, actually the foundations course has been building for eons. The foundations course, yes, begin within, and scan consciousness. Why am I doing this? What's my intention? Am I trying to sidestep something? Am I trying to not be in the curriculum? The curriculum is hard. The curriculum is freaking hard. Nobody wants the curriculum. Trust me. The curriculum to create something great on planet Earth, that's more than a notion, as my mama used to say. So this curriculum that is for the mystery school, in order to even get to initiation in the mystery school, requires 2,200 credits. 2,200 credits to be initiated. After initiation, for the next level is 5,500, so additional 3,300. Began witching. I love that, Judy. I love that. So each of the programs that we're doing now gives you points, credits toward the mystery school. So even the YouTube course will give you 250 credits toward your 2,200. The foundations course is 40 lessons. It sounds like Scientology. It has nothing to do with Scientology. Trust me. I've never been in Scientology. I would not touch Scientology. That's not me. This is the mystery school. Covenant of Christian Witches. No. This is a school. This is an online school. This is an online school, and we'll have a campus also in Florida, and actually many campuses all around the globe. You're so upbeat. I wish other people were like I can feel positive energy flowing through the screen. Yay! It's the God in me. It's the God in me. So, Danielle, this mystery school harkens back to the mystery schools of ancient Egypt, where it was years to become a master. Just like for me, it's been years. And in some places I have mastery, and some places I still do not. So this mystery school, like many of the mystery schools, really requires a massive dedication to be able to walk on water. Yes, Master Nova. To really fully express, I'm into it. Woo! I know that's right. My God. And then when you come to the Salem retreat, you get points for the credits for the Salem retreat. You get credits for the Bali retreat. You get credits for the Sedona retreat, all toward your first 2,200 credits for initiation. And all initiations are done at the Grand Canyon, where I have initiated. The first one was initiated at the Grand Canyon. Yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Yummy. Yummy, yummy. Yummy. I mean, delicious. All right? Let's conclude with this. Y'all convinced me. Thank y'all for helping me get over my mental blocks. Grand Canyon. Ooh, you find out more about that in the mystery school. A lot of it is secretive because a lot of I have to say something. Queen Athena, are you here? Queen Athena. I'm going to share something with y'all. As public as I am, my best work is done behind closed doors. As public as I am, Queen Athena, you've been behind some closed doors with us. What happens behind closed doors? Without saying exactly what happens, is it off the chain or what? I mean, those rooms, that's where the shit goes down. Okay? See, what you see on YouTube, this is the public experience. We can't, Queen Athena, my best work is done behind closed doors. Tell you about. Child, we just had an experience at your house. Whoo! Sedona retreat. Whoo! My best work is done behind closed doors. And it's like, wow, God. The angels told me that the other day. No, they told me that years ago. We were talking about it again the other day. They told me that years ago. Your best work is done where no one will, where very few will see it. Your best work. I'm going to be a Catholic witch. I know that's right. So do join us. When we say join us, it should be a network marketing. It could be a network marketing convention. Woo, what does that mean, Taya Bell? Dr. Jatea Wiley, who's had some powerful experiences at Bell Rock. Woo wee! In some of those rooms, the things that happen. Woo! Oh, you will have some experiences. Colorado. Dr. Jatea, you just reminded me of Colorado. Dr. Jatea, and you know what's funny, Dr. Jatea? We always have someone new in the group. And I keep a watch on them to see that we're not going to scare the new baby. Because our stuff be so over the top. Dr. Jatea, what was your thought about Colorado? Than the experience we had in Colorado. What was your thought about that? What was going through your mind? Well, probably because you used to me. So you already, it's about to go down or it's about to go all the way up in here. Some stuff is about to pop off. Some demons is about to be expelled. We about to have some exorcisms. Oh, we going in. Oh, we going in because I'm gangster. I'm gangster. I'm gangster. And so are you. Legendary on 99. Mwah, I love your energy. Love that you're here. Dr. Jate. So, oh, your first experience was Vegas. Woo, once you say we're in silence, I know what's coming next. We'll be on silence. Oh, child. If you hear, we're on silence now. We do a lot of silence. We're on silence now. And you get the protocols for silence. And what silence really means, most people don't even know what silence means. It doesn't mean just don't move your mouth, but you be like this. That's not silence. Silence within. See, silence, masters have mastered silence. Buddhas and butterflies, how you love it. Yeah, twitching. Make it all your face gestures. That's not silence, love. Writing 50 million notes. Having a note argument. Couples, that's not silence. So, oh, come on, Michelle. Michelle was there. Michelle, what about Phoenix? What about Sedona? Michelle was at the Sedona retreat year before last. Y'all cracking me up. Silence means I'm gonna let you think about this ass whooping before you get it. I do love kicking ass. Oh my god, I love it. It's like one of my favorite things to do. Yeah, I realize that. It's one of my I love ass whoopings. It's like one of my favorite things to do. Because we gotta just unload you of all the shit and crap. Go pick your switch. Right? That, hello, unload you of all the stuff that doesn't serve you. And this stuff is so old. Some of this stuff that we've been carrying it lifetime over lifetime over lifetime, face to face. Woo! Truth within, take the mask off. Come on, Michelle, because you don't want KAISI in your face. You do right, Michelle, Queen Athena, Dr. Jatea, Shauna, all our peeps that know what it's like. You do not want KAISI in your face. You don't want none. You don't want none. And guess what? I'm anointed for this. Pimp slap you. I am anointed for this. Because anybody can't do this. Come on, Sedona. You ready, Farabrona, to be cleaned out? Let me tell you, Sedona is like a spiritual enema. Will take you and clean all that energy, that lifetime over lifetime energy we've been carrying, all that mama daddy drama we've been carrying, the sexual molestations, the beatings, the abuse, the this, the unconditioned, the patterned unconditioned patterns of conscious, the conditioned patterns of consciousness that we don't even know we have. And when that stuff starts coming up in Sedona, oh, let's just say that's what I live for. And yeah, oh, oh my goodness. Sedona, December 1st through the 4th. All the dates are at valerielove.com. Click on events and retreats. And make sure you secure your space before we close the doors, because we only have small groups that go. I've decided I'm coming to Sedona. I love it, Master Nova. I feel like Valerie just might make me Christian, to be honest. There aren't that many people. I think that's enough to keep their beliefs as Christians. I feel like it's, wow. I love Christ. I love Christ. That's my highest aspiration, to follow the teachings and love of Christ. You see, Christ expelled demons. Christ spoke to demons. Christ spoke to spirits. The spirits knew who he was. If the spirits don't know who you are, that just means that you haven't registered your whole self on the spirit planes. Because when the demons saw him coming, they said, "We know who you are." And he bid them, "Shh, be quiet. Everybody don't need to know who I am." They knew who he was. On spirit planes, they know who you are. As a matter of fact, I was listening to a magician. We're going to conclude with this. Family, I love this discussion. I was listening to a magician the other day, and he said this. He said, when you call spirits, yes, when you call spirits, like you do your circle and you do all of the requisite steps for high magic, which are taught in the higher levels of the mystery school that will be it. When you call spirits and you're in this circle and you call the spirit, you summon the spirit. If you summon the spirit and you're standing there with sweatpants on and a t-shirt, or your Wiccan shirt with a, a thing on the front, um, I have one, your pinnacle on the front. You see, these spirits may or may not heed you. You look at the spirit, may look at you and may just go back where it came from, because it knows that you probably don't know what you're doing. So he says something fascinating. He said, and when you go to all these old grimoires, which we read all these grimoires in the higher levels of the mystery school, the grimoires that are the really old grimoires, Kia Solomon, all these gematria, all these old grimoires. He said this. He said, if you actually do what's in the grimoires, in the clothing, the white linen from head to toe, the white gloves, and you have all of those things, when they show up, it's a good chance they may even believe that you are King Solomon. Isn't that amazing? Like, they don't have a concept of time and all that. If you show up looking like King Solomon, perhaps a crown. And a crown is very fascinating to me. A lot of magicians do not use gold crowns. You can make a paper crown and paint it gold. Gold. They recognize you. They know exactly who you are. So if you look like you are the one, and if you look like you know what you're doing, the spirits obey. Now, if you look like you don't know what you're doing and you come with your little Wiccan thing on your shirt, no phylactery. I was reading Revelation yesterday for the school. And I found even Christ was wearing, in the book of Revelation, he was wearing the phylactery. He was wearing the breastplate. The Bible always talks about the breastplate. That's a literal breastplate that magicians make to wear. You're not going to become summoning no spirit without all of the necessary things in place, and then can't put that spirit back where you got it from, where you summoned it from, and then are not protected, and then the circle is not protected, such that the spirit can easily escape. You open the portal, you let the spirit into this dimension. Now the spirit is going around, and people have had untoward experiences in their house. Next thing you know, the whole suit of armor. Yes. Next thing they know, they got all kinds of stuff flipping off in their house. They have sadness. They have depression. They have all of a sudden overeating, eating, because some spirits are very hungry. They come out of there ravenous, and they make you eat all this stuff, and you don't even know why you're eating it. All kinds of things I've seen spirits do. I've seen spirits cast out, demons cast out. I've cast out demons. So I know how this stuff works. And I got to tell you something. I've seen stuff come out of people. I have seen stuff come out of people. Momo, I practice magic with a K. Magic is a spiritual practice. It's a good question. Every magician has their own magic. Every witch has their own magic. I share my magic on the channel with the hopes that it will inspire you, with the intention that it will inspire you to tap deep into your own magic, which is inside you. That's why in the Covenant of Christian Witches Mystery School, we have no rules. We have no rules. We have laws. We're not telling you how to do it. We give you offerings that you can use, tools, resources, inspiration, community, and guidance, so that you can tap into your own magic inside you, because your magic is like a fingerprint. Your magic is like a fucking fingerprint. Nobody can do your magic, and nobody can do my magic. It's like a fucking fingerprint. Your magic is like a fingerprint. When a witch goes away from this world, her magic goes away with her. You will never replicate that magic. It's the DNA of your own magic. That's what I do. I do magic. And with that, we conclude. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Isn't it powerful? I love you. God bless you. Peace. KAISI out. Yay, family. Yay, we did it.